Theodore Roosevelt was born on October 27, 1858, in New York City into a wealthy and educated family. Despite his privileged upbringing, his childhood was marked by serious health problems, especially severe asthma. As a young boy, Roosevelt often struggled to breathe and spent long periods confined indoors. At a time when medical treatment was limited, his condition made survival uncertain. Roosevelt's father believed that physical weakness should not define a person's future. He encouraged his son to strengthen both body and mind through discipline and effort. Roosevelt committed himself to physical training, including weightlifting, boxing, and outdoor exercise. Over time, he transformed from a fragile child into a strong and confident young man. This personal transformation shaped his character and his belief in determination and self-improvement. Roosevelt later attended Harvard University, where he excelled academically. At Harvard, he developed a strong interest in history, politics, and public service. After graduating, he briefly studied law but soon turned toward a career in politics. At just 23 years old, Roosevelt was elected to the New York State Assembly. He quickly gained a reputation for opposing corruption and challenging political machines. Even within his own party, Roosevelt was known for his independence and reformist views. In 1884, Roosevelt suffered a devastating personal loss. On the same day, both his wife and his mother passed away. Overwhelmed by grief, he withdrew from public life. Roosevelt moved west to the Dakota Territory to live as a rancher. Life on the frontier was physically demanding and often dangerous. The experience helped him recover emotionally and strengthened his belief in self-reliance. His time in the West also deepened his respect for nature and the outdoors. Roosevelt eventually returned to public service. He served in several important roles, including New York City Police Commissioner. In this role, he aggressively fought corruption and reformed the police force. Later, he became Assistant Secretary of the Navy. Roosevelt strongly supported modernizing the U.S. Navy. In 1898, the Spanish-American War broke out. Roosevelt resigned his government position to serve in the military. He helped organize a volunteer cavalry regiment known as the Rough Riders. Roosevelt gained national attention for his leadership at the Battle of San Juan Hill. His wartime service made him a national hero. In 1901, President William McKinley was assassinated. At age 42, Theodore Roosevelt became President of the United States. He was the youngest president in American history. Roosevelt believed the federal government had a duty to protect the public interest. His domestic agenda became known as the Square Deal. The Square Deal focused on fair treatment for consumers, workers, and businesses. Roosevelt earned the nickname Trust Buster. He enforced antitrust laws against powerful monopolies. While not opposed to big business, he demanded regulation to prevent abuse. His administration also passed major consumer protection laws. These laws improved food safety and public health standards. Roosevelt was deeply committed to environmental conservation. He believed America's natural resources should be preserved for future generations. During his presidency, millions of acres were protected as public land. National parks, forests, and wildlife refuges were expanded under his leadership. Conservation became a central part of American policy. In foreign policy, Roosevelt promoted diplomacy backed by strength. He summarized this approach with the phrase, "Speak softly and carry a big stick." Roosevelt expanded the U.S. Navy to support American influence abroad. He played a key role in the construction of the Panama Canal. The canal transformed global trade and naval strategy. In 1906, Roosevelt helped mediate the Russo-Japanese War. For this effort, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. He was the first American to receive this honor. After leaving the presidency, Roosevelt remained active and influential. He worked as a writer, explorer, and political leader. Roosevelt continued shaping public debate until his death in 1919. His legacy is defined by reform, action, and national responsibility. Theodore Roosevelt helped redefine the modern American presidency. His leadership positioned the United States as a global power. His life reflects enduring values of determination and public service. These principles continue to influence American political culture today.